Hey everyone, I'm Tom Vasel, and this past year on our Kickstarter in 2023, one of our stretch goals was to get a Dice Tower van. Now, why get a van? A lot of people ask me that. There's a couple reasons for that. First of all, we need a van for transport between our conventions, Dice Tower Retreat, Dice Tower East, Dice Tower Cruise. We need to take things back and forth and move stuff around. Even now, back and forth to our storage unit and the studio here, we need that. But we also wanted to use it to go on trips to board game stores. In fact, this year we're going to be driving to Gen Con. And in fact, we're going to be taking the van this year to a store near Atlanta called Level Up Games. And so this is going to be July 31st, the Monday before Gen Con. We're going to announce exact times as we get closer. But some of us from the Dice Tower, and myself included, are going to be driving there. We're going to be gaming there. We're going to have some games, some publishers. In fact, publishers, if you want to do this, let me know. We're going to have some games that are going to be at Gen Cons. You're going to get to see stuff before some of the folks at Gen Con see it. And we're just going to have fun and play games together. And this is something we want to do as time goes by. But how did this all come into being? Well, first there was the van itself. I went out and looked for a van, the kind of van I wanted to get. Want to get a passenger van that we could put the seats in and out. In fact, right now, most of the seats are out, so I got a Chevy Express van. Let me show you the van real quick that we got. Here is our van, a white Chevy van. Inside, you can see we got 2 seats here, 3 seats in the front, and right now we pulled out all the other seats because this is going to be storage. So then once we got the van, we need to get this van wrapped. And so we found a place here in town, and there's a lot of places in Miami where you can get vans wrapped, and they sent us a template. I passed this template on to Tina. Tina, then you can see here, we're talking about what windows to cover, which windows not to cover. You can cover the windows with the wrap. There's like little holes in it so you can see through them. So we took a look at this. I sent this to her. I told her some ideas I wanted, and she sent me a bunch of rough concepts here. So you can see there was 4 different ideas. I liked a little bit of combination from them. I loved her idea of having different people from the Dice Tower out there, so I told her what I wanted. And then Tina made a rough edit here. So you can see this is the kind of rough edit. This is what the van would look like itself. This is after feedback that I gave her. Gave her a little bit more feedback, and then we got the final art, a gigantic file that we then sent to the printer. The printer then printed it out, and I wish I could show you guys what that looked like as they put that together, but it's just too small for us to get in there and record. So all I can do is show you the final thing. So this is before the wrapping, and we're going to get this thing wrapped. Kenny is taking it in today. Let's see what happens. And here is the final thing, the final van. You see the gang peeking out of the windows here on the side. All the pieces in the front. It's a Florida morning. Dice Tower right on the hood. And then we have stuff from our different Kickstarters here on the side. Looks good. And then my favorite part, of course, being the back. Thank you to everybody who made this possible. We're going to, like I said, we're planning to use this more often as time goes by. We're going to start by maybe visiting some local stores in the Florida area if they're interested in us coming by and doing game days there. And maybe we'll be able to go on other trips to other places as time goes by. I'm very excited about this. The van is gorgeous. You all made this possible. It's very exciting. Thank you to everybody, and don't forget to check us out. If you're in the Atlanta area, come that Level Up Games thing. That's going to be a super fun event. Anyway, I'm Tom Vasel, and this has been the van, the Dice Tower van.